All right, gentlemen. Let's work. Greetings. Back at it with a Friday night stream. Boom. Sukui. We got Goob in here. We got Chris. What's up, Chris Schober? I don't know if I've seen you in the stream before. Welcome. Maybe you have a different username somewhere else. That can happen. Make sure my... Yeah, hold on. My desktop audio isn't detecting... Test. There we go. Alright, so we are touching up the final color grading. It's more like these intermediate scenes now that just kind of... like they don't fit the formula. Like, you know, this is supposed to be Mandalore, but then you've got the flashback sequence. So I'm just checking like all the weird ones. And I went back. Hey, I got new RAM. I did find out that's what was capping me. Check this puppy out. See, just opening this project takes me to like 31 gigabytes of RAM. And when I'm playing the video or doing other things on it, like it was taking me up to like 36. So that was definitely what was slowing me down in the last few streams. So this is a 64 gig rig now. And you can see, instead of taking like 8 seconds to play. Now, 32 gigs of RAM can handle a normal project. This ain't no normal project. So, this is a specialized use case. So, yeah, I had to drop 160 clams in order to take this puppy up. Now, I can sell my old RAM. Stupid MSI motherboard, too. The crap, you can't use slots 1 and 3 at all. They're not optimized, it said. Get a BIOS warning and it wouldn't even boot. It just was in a loop and just it said move your RAM to slots 2 and 4. You know, you have 32. The easiest thing to do is put another 32 in. Well, turns out for this modern MSI motherboard, you can't put anything in slots 1 and 3. I don't know, why are they even on the board? So, return that. Bought some 64s. Gonna sell my other 32 on Facebook or something. Here we are. That is a lot of clams. It hurt. The sacrifices I have made for the Way of Mandalore. Okay, so yes, look how fast I hit play now. 1, 2, there you go.
Din! No!
See? 2 seconds instead of like 8, 9 seconds. Chris has a question. Do you think we will get Luke Skywalker in any upcoming movies or TV shows? Oh, absolutely. I think the first time we will see him will be in the Heir to the Empire movie, which was that slated to be out on, is that 2029, I believe, is what that's targeted for. Will we see Luke before then? Probably not. I don't think so. Maybe you'll see him in Ahsoka season 2. Like, that would be the only other thing that I think would give it a shot. But I would expect they really want to wait for this, like, deep fake technology to be improved. I mean, gosh, in 4 years, think of how much better that's going to be. I mean, look at the jump from Mandalorian season 2 to the Book of Boba Fett. Which, what was that, like a year apart? Imagine what you can do with Luke Skywalker in 4 years. So I don't think he's dead in Starfighter. I don't think he's going to be in Mando and Grogu at all. Then it's Ahsoka season 2. And then Heir. Or does Dawn of the Jedi supposed to come out, I think, as a 2028 film. So I suspect May 2029 will be the next time we see old Luke. But I expect it to be a good Luke. Not a Jake Skywalker. We'll get Luke on screen. So yes, with the new RAM, who dis? I got that Rancor scene worked out. I could actually like listen to the audio. Like I'll ever be able to find my Rancor scene ever again. Pop this down. Da, 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 da. Goob, check this out. I haven't like 100% settled on the Plaisir color yet. It's close. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now with it. This is what you sent me, just from you regrading the green. So that's kind of mine. And then that's the original. So I'm trying to find a way to not... I don't want the sky to be as pink or purple. The clouds have been giving me trouble. So it to me, my experience with this has been the longer you look at it, the better it looks. But it's like jarring when you see it before the grade is on there, which I mean, for any like stylized color grade is going to be the case. Your mind gets like used to it the longer you watch it, to the point where like you don't even notice it that much anymore after it's been on screen for a few minutes. So this gives me that I mean, like, this looks great, but then once you start like looking at what things used to look like, then you're like, oh, that's all out of order. So just one of those type of things. I don't know. I kind of like it. it is. I need to watch it. This is what I'm gonna watch straight through. I'm gonna see if it's distracting to me as I watch the whole film. And then I can tone it back maybe a little bit. But like a lot of these look great. So like that looks fine too. So that's what I'm rolling with. I did end up having to go back and swap out some of this like Empire footage. Just because I use it later in the film and it's too close together. It's too similar. There's like no cropping or anything you can do to not make this shot noticeable in there twice. So I honestly, I like this better anyways. So now we just get, you know, kind of a picture of the Imperial Remnant fleet out in space as Gideon says, "It's time to begin phase 2. With Gideon's theme, it's sick. And then it goes right into Boba. Moved around some stuff in this scene a little bit. Just like the timing of his line. I moved it earlier and then made her do her line during this thing and then cut just a few seconds out where she would normally like deliver her line talking like there. So I just like the timing and the pacing of it better. Oh, I didn't cut it. That's what I meant to cut it. Did I not cut that? Yeah, okay. I did not cut it. I need to. Thank you, me, for reminding me. Oh, what the bastard. Why did that not move with it? Sky is looking pretty good at not being pink for being pink. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm happy with it for a preview. We shall see if I want to do anything after that. I think it looks improved. Don't mind the pinky haze. Adds atmosphere. Yeah, I hope so. Oopsies. Okay, let me make sure that plays now.
Presenting Doc Strass, leader of the Trandoshan.
Yeah, hold on. I had these fades farther that way. Okay, good. So like color grade in Boba's palace, you know, just gets rid of that brownness. Gives it that pink Tatooine. So I added some new lines from Boba Fett here, and I re-recorded some other ones. So let's take a preview.
Speak. Give it to the droid. Suit up. We're going to Mos Espa.
Right, so those are all new, and there's my color grading not going far enough. And then you should go up here. So I think most of those Boba lines sound pretty good. The first one is the worst right now. I might try and redo that. But like this, I thought that sounded really good.
Give it to the droid.
See, I thought that works. I want to show like Boba's already starting to have like almost initial regrets about like being daimyo in a sense. He finds a lot of it boring after a life of action, you know. It's not what a man like him is used to. Sounded good? Cool. So I thought those lines, rather than just silence like is in the show, and or there's like one really dumb joke or something, I thought to get a little characterization from Boba there, you know, it's just like, speak, give it to the droid. And then the spies, you know, he gives them an information gift that the twins have landed in Mos Espa, and that's like, gives Boba something to do. So, yeah, suit up. Going to Mos Espa. Okay, into that. That's all good. Oh my golly goodness, where did this go? Why? Why does stuff just disappear? Like what? How did I just do that, man? See, it's freaking annoying when I do that. I'm like trying to hit something on my keyboard. I don't know what it is, but then I like accidentally hit the delete button, and I have an in to out like somewhere in my timeline that I don't know about, and then I do a bunch of work. I have to go through the change history, put that there. What the heck? Is that good? How's it back in? I'm at the bottom of my change history. How's it in here already? What have I done? I am not fulfilling my destiny. I mean, everything looks fine. It all looks the same. How did that happen? I'm not a control. Okay, so I can remove this marker because I cleaned up those lines. Delete. What was this one? Oh, the freaking Rancor. And I'm not even like 100% sure I'm happy with it. I cleaned it up a lot. This one's hard. I mean, I have to add like a whole Rancor sound where there was none at all. So let's play it. Let me see if I notice anything. Then you get these glitches popping up. So it's pretty close. I got that glitch where one of the audio tracks stops playing. Premiere really does not like when you have 31 audio tracks at a time. Like I get this notification. It says like audio can't be read fast enough. So audio for Book of Boba Fett can't be read quickly enough. Please try again. Okay. So just like random, when I'm trying to review this, it just like randomly like cuts out one of the tracks, and then I'm like, oh, I missed something there. And then I look, and there's already an audio file there. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, it's close. It's so hard to tell because it's so choppy. I think I want to like export it and then just like take notes on the stuff to go back, because I can't, even with the RAM, I can't get a smooth playback on this section. I've done everything I can. Like my RAM doesn't cap out. This part just lags for some reason. So it's close. Like one part was like a little messy, and then one part was maybe just like a little quiet, but it's a lot closer than it was. I'll leave the marker there because I probably need another 30-60 minutes with that one. Let's just throw my in-out over here. Okay, I needed to add one more interior Slave 1 section, I believe. And maybe an exterior? Interior one over here. Oh boy, don't lose it. Don't lose it. It's like when it's like one of the ones where it cut back to Boba's face. I want to hear the Slave 1. So that's one section I need it. And then probably quiet you down significantly. Don't worry about me. I'll put on a good show. What is that? Why do I have so much color on that? That looks crazy. Why was that on there? Fires were popping off. There we go. Yeah, that had a weird color on top of it. Alright, where's my other... So that's like got its own audio. That's good. I think it was the one over here. Yeah, this is, I think, where I needed the exterior, too. Okay. Let me just see. Something about the Star Destroyer blasters was wrong here, too. Way too much volume, and I need to fade in and out there. Yeah, see the... Hold on. I just don't have the transitions and stuff in here. It's a wee bit choppy. Goop says, for the Rancor section, try in and out rendering that section. That will help the visual mistakes and make sure the audio renders, because it's not trying the video to render too. Close Premiere says, no, bro. It's so good we can't show you. It's Disney. It's Disney hacking my device. It's the only explanation. Let me grab my exterior. Just right back to interior instantly. Interior, no, exterior, no. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, oh, I've lost my exterior. Is it this one? We'll blend from interior to exterior. And there was like, was there one more section where it was exterior? Yeah, I want that to go like here. Let's give her a listen. Closer? I feel like I was hearing like popping in the middle or something. I think I just need to just add transitions wherever I see them and add fades everywhere. Just like the sudden anything is noticeable. Nothing sudden allowed. I did really like, I could hear the interior of this one. That sounded very clean now. Something was like... This might be another one where I have to render it, because I get like weird feedback and stuff. I know you say just do the render in Premiere. I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't work. It just do not work. Okay, now let me save because this thing scares me. So you've got render effects into out, render into out, or render audio. So I can render into out, it'll get the visuals, but from my experience when I do this, it makes the audio worse. See, Premiere hates too much audio. I just render out massive audio sections. I try in and out first, and sometimes it works. Yes, you are correct in that sometimes it has made it better. I have also experienced it makes it worse. And then I'm like, I need to unrender it. The render audio button does not work. That will not do anything. It is like complete. It like pulls up a thing. It'll sit at 0%. I've waited probably 15 minutes. It was still at 0. So I was like, okay, this is just not working. Alright, let's give her a listen. See? Can't access audio. Cannot be read quickly enough. Please try again. It's Bukram. Like a little interior section here. Give me a hum. There we go. I mean, watch. Render audio. Let's see if it works with new RAM. There we go. Look at that. I get a big crappy waiting symbol. Rendering files. This. It sits at this. I've waited 15 minutes. It never did anything. Maybe I gotta wait like an hour? What? Should I leave it overnight? I can't... Is it trying to render my whole project or just this 1 minute section? I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. It doesn't tell me. I don't get a time elapse. It doesn't even read my disk space. Nothing. It just sits here laughing at us. Laughing at me. Yeah, I'll render it. Dude, if I could render that overnight and it ended up like rendering the audio of the whole project file, that would be sick. That would be sick, because oh my golly goodness, I got 10,000 audio tracks in here probably. And she get mad at me. Come on, the laughing at us, laughing at me. Who said that? Somebody. It's Star Wars. Of course it is. Who says it, and why does he say it? I need like Star Wars EU quote trivia. I got like the most random like video game quote, audiobook quote. Like that thing where I was like, you're the bane of my existence. From that Lego trailer. Like I need a specialized EU audio trivia. Okay. So I'm going to have to export this just like straight up and listen to it outside of this project file for now. I'll try the overnight thing, I guess. Why the heck not? But it's trying to do the whole project. You know what Premiere is like with audio. I know. Yeah, exactly. If you... Cal Katarn, that's your service. All right, folks, who said it? EU audio trivia. Proxy from The Force Unleashed. It's a pretty good guess, huh? Okay, so let's move on from that audio for now. I will try and render it overnight. See what the bastard it wants to do. Alright, let us yoink all of this in an upward trajectory, defying gravity. Boing, boing. Wow. The power I wield. Oh, hello. You got yoinked up and I didn't even want you to. Frick, where were you sitting? You wanker. Wankers and clankers. I need room for my color. My Mandalore, why did I say it like that? My Mandalore color grade is pretty simple. I didn't want to do a lot with it because I want it to look like a bleak, dead world. The show the environment was boring. You know, you could say mine makes it more boring, but it's like intentional. So they have like more blues and greens. I just dull it and make it more gray. Why do I do that? I'll show you. I can't find it. I can't take anymore. I can't watch anymore. Okay. Here. So like that, just because the concept art is like very grayscaled for all of Mandalore. So I wanted to match the concept art. That, I mean, that, I don't know if you guys know that this has been like one of the primary ways I've color graded across the whole saga is from the concept art itself. So like here, this is supposed to be the surface of Mandalore. See, it's not like all green and blue. It's like really just grayed out and dead. So I oft think, like, we never got a shot like that, as cool as that in the show. This is cool. There's so many concept arts where, like, I know what shot they did in the show, and it's so much worse than this one. We were looking at that in the other stream, especially the Mandalore stuff. My clones! Oh, is this when he blows up the clones? Dang. Crazy that they actually planned for that. So, yeah, Mandalore's just very gray and boring. So, 'tis how it will look in mine. Gray, boring. And this thing is not in it. This was the only concept art of, like, exterior Plaisir. It looks beautiful. It looks very nice compared to what we got in the show. So, some of them they did, like, exact, which is impressive. See, there's a gauntlet coming in. I like this better that you can see, like, the interior city underneath the bubble. They did not do that in the show. They made, like, all the window. They probably didn't want to CGI this. I guarantee that's what happened. They did not want to have to CGI the city model inside of this. And so they made all these windows just, like, reflective like that so you couldn't see inside. Would have looked cooler like this for sure. If it looked like the concept art, it would stand out. Yeah, I mean, they're like, even this, like the celebration from the pirate episode, like you didn't get these dynamics of like a low shot behind him looking up at people on a roof. Like the cinematography was just so basic. These artists here do a better job. Well, you got some, like this is like exact, right? We got that one. I mean, this looks cooler than what we got, to be honest. These are like exact. That's pretty close. What is this supposed to be? This like wasn't even in the show. He's got his rifle on too. Huh. So, anyhow. So yeah, my Mandalore, yeah. I might make it like a little brighter, I think. But I do want it to just be quite gray. Maybe like a hint of blue. Let me turn that down a little. Yeah, like that. That's pretty much how I want it. Show me, like you can barely tell in the interior. So I think this is pretty fine. Now I'm wondering, like, symbolically, should I make the second half of Mandalore, should I like bring back some of the saturation and color just to kind of show there's life again? That would be kind of cool, I think. look more vibrant. I like that change. Yeah. Oh, my Sabine might be... Are these double color graded now? They are, but it still looks fine. I guess because that other one's so subtle, it just brightens her a little bit. This one isn't exactly where I want yet. It's still a little too colorful, I think. Needs like more haze. Too bright. Mine eyes! There we go. I think that's a better balance. For Mandalore! For Mandalore! For Mandalore! For Mandalore! Ooh, Adelphi. I do not have a color grade for old Adelphi right now. I think I did have one in the other film, but I believe I just added a little bit of saturation, so we might just be able to use the Navarro one. Is this Navarro Day? Yeah. The Navarro color might just look fine on Adelphi base. Oops, wrong side. Oops, wrong button. Hey, none of you wankers got my laughing at us. Laughing at me. Nobody got that trivia. Let me guess, you're home? It was. And it was beautiful. That looks like Maldo Crease. What was I on? Let me guess. You're home? I can't remember what planet, what planet was I showing when you said that? Like Mandalore looks like Maldo Crease? Just like the gray, you mean? I genuinely did not know this. Really? That's the same planet? No. What? I don't think so. I've looked at the concept art. I mean, maybe they went with that later. So, like, the concept art of this shot here is, like, very purple. It's got, like, a purplish blue ice. And then this planet, it was very just, like, white. I mean, maybe somewhere after the concept art phase, they decided to make them the same planet. But that was not the original intent. Hey, we're going to do this here and then come back to this planet later for another arc. They might have just, like, done that. Interesting. It was the one where you said you weren't sure what it was. It had Mando. Oh, I see what you're saying. Those were ice cliffs? No. What? The one with the... This is season 3 concept art. This has got to be Mandalore. I can't see it. Am I blind? Am I blind? Where is it? This? That's not Moldo Crease. This is all season 3, so that's like the ruined dome of a Mandalorian, unless I think that's like the ashes falling down for Mandalore. This be Mandalore. Unless I am majorly tripping right now. That's like the city domes. There's no Moldo Crease in here because it's all season 3. Unless they plan to have another arc on there. Or I'm misunderstanding your message. Alright. Gosh, how do I keep messing that up? Mandalore ends here. Navarro coloring begins here. Yeah, that looks fine for a Delphi. Navarro grade can work on this. Well, it might be a little too neon. Those are looking a little crazy. I'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. Drop. So I was torn between like that for the credits soundtrack. I wanted to check if the was it Boba Fett, the 5 through 7, I think. Do they have like that specialized one where Din builds his N1? Hit it, Max. What is this? Is that just like a background Garza's Sanctuary? I didn't know there were bonus tracks on here. Alright. I didn't know those bonus tracks existed. Where's the rest of it? Okay. What's that one called? Oh, is it this? Yeah. See, this is like the most emotional theme for just the regular Mandalorian theme, and I kind of want my logo to pop up during that. Let's try it. Okay, update. Of course. Ooh, what is this? Je se pare. Nice. Look at me. I look good right there. Heck yeah, that armor's dope.
An example of
nice. Cool. I think I recorded some extra lines in there too that I wasn't assigned, but just feeling it. So yeah, I think I do want that other track to play first. It's so beautiful. There we go. They fixed this freaking app finally. Faster than a fathier. Really? Did they have to name it that? You have to remind me of The Last Jedi right now? Right here, right now? Serious? I almost like want it playing like. Or do I want the silence? Let's try them both. So it would start like there and peak by the logo. Let's try this. I'm gonna have to mute this, sorry. I'll get my stream mauled if I'm just blasting soundtracks. Da. Okay, I definitely can't have the other soundtrack behind it. That's a given. Now I'm thinking, ooh, what if I play it? Cause the song plays when Din's like really proud of something he spent a long time investing in. So maybe it's like thematic for it to play as this ending thing. Because the one they have in the show it's just like that, a constant like violin. It's just like this little bloop. And then they go in the credits. Burning. So I want a different tone. And, you know, they go for the little Looney Tunes type of thing, too. So it's kind of, like, synced out with that. So I kind of want to remake it for myself. Cheeky cameo. The extra lines are totally worth it. Nice. Like this. Okay, you guys can't hear, but it's... It's beautiful. I think that's it. I think that's how I want to end my movie, with that track. Faster Than a Fathier. Listen to it yourself, like the last 30-40 seconds of it. It gives you a sense of pride and accomplishment. Did you guys see EA's like getting bought out? That's crazy. The Saudis are taking over EA. They're going private. It's not done yet, but it's like they say it's like almost a $50 billion buyout. They will no longer be a publicly traded company. Wild. Let me listen to this one more time and then I'll turn the sound back on for you guys. I gotta hear like the preceding scene a little bit. Did you feel the emotion as I did that? EA deals a fun note. What's up, IP? Haven't heard from you in a while. How you been doing? How's life? What you watching? What you doing? What you doing with your time? What you eating these days? What music are you listening to? What kind of car do you drive if you even drive a car? What's your favorite color? I did, and it was powerful. You mean my version or the real version of the song? I kind of want to hear what mine sounded like. I'm going to listen to myself. Bloop. And then they go in the credits. Okay, that was a different one. It's a different reenactment. Oh, it's beautiful. You're right, that is powerful. I need to clip that. I'm not using the actual soundtrack anymore. After hearing myself, should I just score the whole... Should I just score the whole thing? Like, I can do Book of Boba Fett easy. Boba boba bo boba 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 bo boba boba. I mean, I should just do that. At least they'll probably be done with licensed game after Jedi 3, so it doesn't matter after that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe them getting bought out is good for the general consumers. Because, I guess they won't be just obsessed with their public quarterly earnings and terrified of their stock from any type of risk or creativity entering the scene or lack of extreme monetization of microtransactions. Maybe there's hope for EA. Probably not. The AC Bagel avoids copyright edition. Well, I can just... If I just act the whole thing and I soundtrack the whole thing, I can just upload this movie to YouTube. Just straight up. Alright guys, this version is on hold. The true AC Bagel cut will be out probably 2028. It'll just be me. Okay, I think the colors are good. And then I kind of want to move this back. Yeah, I want that to fade to black. I don't want that. So yeah, that's the soundtrack. It's the credits thing. It's all the Mandalorian influenced songs. So you got some Mando, you got some Clone Trooper, you got some Book of Boba Fett, you got some Vodayan. Kill him! I hear Shoya in there, eh? That's my boy. Nice. Okay, that's what I was looking at. got insider access. I'm not trying to leak Rebels Recut to the media, but if somebody pays me enough. Anyway, you've been doing good, wonderful. Wanting to join the streams, but haven't been able to. Thank you. I am doing well. Yeah, stuff's pretty good now. Had a few down weeks the last couple months, but doing well. Thank you. Glad you're here. You're on this earth. You're in this stream. In your friends' and family's lives. Okay. Oh, interesting. I'm just noticing like the color grading in this thing now. It's a lot less vibrant. Which I might need to change that. Because that kind of like defeats the purpose of this thing. See, these are like the little things I'm just snagging on the color grading now. It's just like, oh, yeah, that one thing's got a unique situation. Oh, there's multiple cuts I have to make. What an extreme inconvenience. Because I still want the surface to be gray. But I don't want, like, gray plants. Not a monster. Yeah, we gotta show all the green. Life is coming back to Mandalore. Look at all the plants that grew. Just like that's probably fine. So 109 on the saturation. There we go. Just for those two scenes underground. Cool. Not Shoya? Oh, really? Dang. It sounded like it. Good, because then you've got like the Imperial, like really gray. Then I cut that. Now you've got like the all natural. Alright, what are the other sneaky ones that want to mess me up? Some stuff I'm just going to have to notice when I watch the whole film. See, this is what I was saying. This is why I replaced these shots with the Star Destroyer earlier. Which works a lot better, just in general. Trying to find any other sneaky shots that need special attention. Yeah, I guess I gotta deal with the flashback. Alright. Come on, kid. It's time. I feel like I already color graded these, like, how I need it, so I don't want to. So that you can't tell anything on that if it's on or off. So my color grade just makes it, almost makes it look more ethereal and dreamlike. I could leave it. I think for this, it's starting to get quite white when I do that. So that's probably one. I have two color grades on that, so that's off. Actually, mine helps. Dang. Oh, no, yeah, that's off. Yeah, I don't want it on hers either. Probably just not on any of those. And back there. Because I already color graded these on their own. Alito Rishiate al Din. Din! Remember the name. Nice! Oh, I got a laugh in there? Heck yeah. Nice. I like that one. This is going to sound like a silly question. But why? There are very few silly questions in the world. There are some. I'm not one of those people who say there's no stupid questions. Oh, I've heard some stupid questions in my time. Not that you shouldn't ask them, but admit when they're stupid questions. It's fine. It's still stupid though. Not yours specifically. I haven't even read yours yet. This, yes. Why recolor the concept art? I understand recoloring the movie, but not the actual artwork. Maybe you jumped in like as I was at the tail end of saying something. I do not I do not recolor or color grade any of the concept art. What I do is I take the color scheme from the concept art and then I try to plug it back into the footage because I think the artwork oft has more character. Like, so you ask here. This is a perfect example. Great question. Not stupid at all. I love this question. Oh, come here. Come here. Okay. So I just posted a bunch of before and after previews, so this is going to be the easiest way to show it. Okay, so this is the Disney Plus show, okay, of this planet. Right? Does that rock and sand look like that? Or does that rock and sand look more like that? Right? So this is my color grade now because I'm trying to match the concept art, which said, okay, this planet's got like red dirt, red sand. You know, it gives me like Arizona vibes a little bit. So, you know, this is a hot planet. I got to make it look hot. Whereas when Disney Plus saw that footage, they go, yeah, let's make it gray. Gray looks better. Disney says gray looks better on every planet. So I am like reverse engineering from the concept art and plugging it into the footage. I don't touch the concept art. The concept art's freaking beautiful. It's the original author's visions for a lot of this stuff. And you can see like the directors just adapted some shots like perfectly. Other ones did a little worse. There was one I found where they did it better in the show than in the concept art. Dude, like Chrysanthemum looks freaking cool here. I wish he looked like that in the show. Like look how mangly he looks. That would have been great. He doesn't look bad in the show. Some of his movements are a little weird when he's like fighting and stuff. Just really slow. So yeah, like look at their Tatooines. Like look at that. Look at that beautiful like golden hue. But then they get to their show and they did that to it. It's just so flat and gray brown. So I went for like a little bit of golden, a little bit of Phantom Menace vibe. This is what Plaisir looks like from Underground and Disney versus mine. And then, of course, this is pretty drastic. And then, I don't think I showed this off yet. I did color grade this scene that was set on Mandalore, and I made it look like it's still on Navarro at nighttime. So that's how it was on Mandalore in the day. This is now how it is on Navarro at night. Yeah. Good question. Thank you. Not going to stream super late tonight, guys. I don't have a ton of work to do. I got to get to watching this movie. So, probably 15 minutes. I'm going to call it tonight, but I guess next time we talk, I'll have watched through the whole thing. I'll probably have to take like 4 or 5 days to get through this. So make these last 15 minutes with me worth it. For you, I mean. It's worth it for me. Okay, let's find some more sneaky boys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is that off? There we go. I saw green grass on Plaisir and had a little heart attack. Dude, this freaking file. Every time I open it, it's black, and I have to make online. Link. And it hits me with this, file browser, It doesn't matter how many times I do it. It hits me with the home. Why? I even moved it to another drive. I'm like, okay, just forget your old one. Link to this new one. Link to my E drive. Stop looking at it. I link it. It works. Indexing the ancient lore. Why? I don't have the ancient lore in this file. Okay, there it is. Oh, IP's got it now. Looks a lot better to make it look like the art. Cool. Hate how the lighting is in the shows look for the most part. Yeah, they occasionally do it right. But yeah, for the most part, I agree. Whack. Do I still... Oh, I closed that. Oh, well. I saw some unchanged Plaisir. Yeah, that was disgusting. It's like nudity on my screen. Green grass instead of purple grass. Look away. There we go. It's fine. It's closed now. Okay, sneakies. Where are more sneakies that could sneak? Did I show the Order 66? I made a custom color grade for Order 66. It's not like super different. The show did okay. The show made it like very yellow. So that's theirs. Gosh, they do these lightsabers so... Like, what is... Okay, I get it's moving, but... That looks better. Who's it? Wookiees, Rebels, and More did some... Was it him? Someone did like an awesome lightsaber edit on Ahsoka. So and that's mine. Right? So theirs is just like... I don't know. It's yellow, and it's like really... Again, there's not much contrast between the darks, so I pulled it like that, and what I used as my reference for that... Look. We are presently on the night of Order 66. Don't you think we should make it look like Order 66? Okay, so this is like... This scene takes place like later in the night, I guess. There's a clip of the temple like burning and stuff, so... That's Revenge of the Sith. And theirs was just like a little too... See? Like that doesn't look as much like that. Compared to that. See, look what your eyes do when it's centered like that. See? Look how much more familiar the Night of Order 66 feels now. So yes, I did make a custom Order 66 color grade. Okay, there's my Ravaran, looking fine. Tatooine. There's a lot of Tatooine early, so it wasn't too hard. I got my Tatooine day and my Tatooine night and my Tatooine flashback. What else? What's gonna sneak up on me when I watch this? Gross. Disney Plus, the lightsabers don't look real. The ground looks like C-3PO on their colors. Yeah. Oof. I don't know how they just get stuff so, like, janky looking. It's like, how did you accomplish that? That's impressive, man. I mean, there's, like, no bigger example of that than what I covered in my last stream with, like, this. Like, how does it make sense to go red at night and blue in day? Like, they're just like, ugh, realistic colors, destroy them. So yeah, no, typically night has your cool blue dark colors, and day in a desert is gonna look like that. So yeah, they're just like backwards. Maybe they got their like tracks flipped. I don't see any other sneakies here. I'm like just about ready to watch. Like, this is my color grade too. Like, look, so that's Disney. You know, you've got that, again, blue-gray stuff all over it. But there's like a dust storm going on right now. It's a Tatooine sandstorm, okay? You can see it, like, the particles blowing. It's not, like, all the way here yet. It's a minor one. But, like, look at that. Like, what? It doesn't look hot at all. In fact, it looks a little bit chilly out there. This is, like, the middle of the day of Tatooine. And it's looking quite cold. That looks like a fall afternoon where I live. It's hotter than that right now where I am. So then, yeah, like, no, let's color grade that. Let's make it look like we're in a sandstorm and it's freaking hot outside. Isn't that crazy? Like you can actually see the dust particles and they look brown. They look like sand rather than they're not there. It's crazy what they do. Storm's coming, Annie. Better get home quick. Slices the probe droid in half. Isn't there like a deleted scene in that section that's extended? I forget. I can't remember what exactly they extend. Wait, oh, the whole probe droid is the. Yeah, that's right. I'm so used to watching edits that include this.
Not like anything I've seen before. Come on.
And that's why they're running. Deleted scenes are gold. And that thing looks sweet, too. That is amazing CGI. For goodness gracious, 1999, that is just jaw-dropping CGI work going on. Have you guys seen that thing, like, on social media where it's like, why has CGI regressed so much in the last 10 years? Where is this? Yeah, the decline of CGI in modern films. 2009. Look at like the particles they're running with that. That's on a 2009 computer. Goodness. Stuff is going backwards. I know the industry's like crazy overworked and underpaid and all. It sucks though, because there are some very talented artists that people weren't so greedy about stuff. I could really be pushing the envelope for what we could accomplish in film, but the money. No credits, no parts, no deal. Sand or sky, hard to tell. Better make it sky. This one is just... I can't talk about this shot enough. That just blows my mind. Show that to 1,000 people on Earth. Which one looks more like a sandstorm on a desert world? Like, what's going on? What are we doing here? I think I have an idea to draw Boba Fett out. I don't see any more sneakies. I'm like ready to watch this movie. First watch. Here's my process. First watch. Well, I will say, in the past, my first watch, I have done it in Premiere because I can just quick make a little edit. This project is not going to be able to handle that. It truly is not. So I might do like a full render, then do a first watch like on my computer with my headphones with Premiere open on the other monitor so that then I can immediately see, oh, okay, notice that, let me fix it right now. So that's my first watch process is like that, usually at a computer, and I fix stuff immediately. Then my second watch process is export the whole thing with the settings I want, like it's the real thing, take it upstairs, put it on like my stereo and TV upstairs, rewatch the entire thing with a notepad through the entire movie. I think book 5, when I did that, took me 3 nights to watch. Like I was watching for like 45 minutes at a time, and then I had probably spent an hour and a half just from note taking. So then I take my notes after I finish the movie, back to my computer, and then then I make the changes. Actually, for book 5, I didn't do like a pre-release preview for other editors, just because I had already released a lot of book 5 in other forms before. The most recent one had a ton of new changes, but I had such a structure of how I wanted it to be anyways, and there had already been a ton of discussion on the OT forum about it, so I didn't feel the need to go through that whole entire process again. Probably would have made the movie better, honestly, but I was on a roll and wanted to get that out and get to book 6. Book 6 has been my dream for years and years now. I have had this thing in my mind, and finally, it's out. And it's so close. It's so close to being ready for the world to see. Man, September's flying. I'm working so hard, people. As I look at the dates in the future, I'm just trying to plan release dates. Realistically, say I'm done. Gosh, I'm not going to be done watching this entire thing and making the edits probably until the 1st or 2nd of October on that first pass. It's probably going to take me, honestly, maybe towards the end of the week. I got to give myself like 6 days to do that. Make the changes, then probably another... Gosh, this movie's 3.5 hours. My note taking is going to take long. Hopefully I'll catch enough on the first pass. I mean, honestly, let's give a week for each, just to be realistic. Week for first pass, week for second pass, another week for peer review, release, probably sometime between the 24th and 31st of October. So I know we're in the final stage. It is still probably going to take me another month to crank this out. So, maybe like 30 days from now. That's kind of my goal. Give me a week on each of these. Maybe I'll work faster. Maybe the movie's so good already that it doesn't need a single change. That's impossible. All right, let's close out these chats. Yeah, you've got an extended Maul introduction with Qui-Gon taking out the probe droid, and then before that, the scene with Anna attacking Greedo. I love that. Was he like making fun of him or something? Every time I think about the decline of VFX, my mind just goes back to seeing Davy Jones for the first time. That's a good one. That's cool. That's a good one to have as like that awe-inspiring VFX moment. For me, it would probably be like, I think the Battle of Geonosis would be the first time I remember just being wowed by visual effects. And I was 7 when that came out, so yeah. So close. What will come first, your next child or book 6? Are you in the last month? Nice. My next one's coming in March. Yep. We're excited. Back to the baby phase. I mean, we got a 2-year-old as our youngest now. Yeah. We're happy. Been a hard couple years in between the youngest and this new one. So, got a healthy baby. We're thankful. Early November. Nice. You should put on The Way of Mandalore Book 6 in the delivery room. I'm sure your loved ones will appreciate that. Why does that look weird? See, look at this. I noticed a glitch right there. Look at that. My color grading disappears a few frames early. Dink. There we go. Now there's no more errors in the entire movie. I swear on my name and on the names of the ancestors that I will walk the way of the Mandalore, and the words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart. Alright, I think this is a wrap for tonight. I got stuff to do. I got places to be tomorrow. Gotta move stuff at my grandpa's house. Don't think I'm missing anything. Look how much, like, junk I have to the... Maybe if I cleared some of this, my project would work better. I got... I've got a 20-hour timeline rolling for no reason. It's not my fault. It's just like the scrapyards over there. Sometimes you need a scrapyard. I do wonder, would this... It's like none of this is anything I need either. Could have deleted this so long ago. Some of it's like... What is this? So yeah, like this is my Dr. Pershing stuff. It's like I don't want to lose that. But when I decided to move it out of the movie, I just chalked it. Threw it to Raxus Prime. Thank you, IP. Appreciate that. No more errors, and it will all render correctly, and Premiere won't create more random issues. Yeah, no chance on that one. Is this my droid bar? I lost my soundtrack for this, which sucks because I loved it. Do I even have what it's called? Oh, come here. Droid Music .mp3. Awesome. I'm so glad I named it Droid Music, so I could never find what the actual source is. I can't see anything about it anymore. There's nothing. Droid music. Well, you can't hear droid music. But yeah, I had a whole plot. There's just no time in the movie for this. Maybe I'll release these as like deleted scenes on my YouTube channel. But I had like a huge extended plot line for Plaisir. It's just too much. I truly do not need another 6 minutes of Plaisir in this film, so... The pain of a director. Spending probably 2 weeks making all this, only just to... Man, it didn't even make, like, close to the... It didn't even make the first draft. After 2 weeks of work on this scene. Maybe I'll release deleted scenes. What is this? Just doing a little cleanup. Okay, that's just a random chunk of that scene for no reason. Oh man. Yeah, maybe I should clean this up a little bit. Might make it easier. Might as well release deleted scenes if you ever format your edits to be Blu-rays. It makes for great extras. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. True. Can I... Oh my gosh. There's just so freaking much in here. So much dead space. I don't need any of this. Like I don't even know what this. I got like what 3-second clip of this. This is all stuff I already worked through. I don't know what this is over here. What's that? KOTOR Quarren dialogue. There's no more Quarrens. Don't need that. I think I did all this already too. Oh wow, the subtitles are on the wrong scene, so yeah, I don't need that. Look at that, we're cleaning up. Okay, so I just got my deleted scenes, and then what the heck is over here? Why is that? Will that reset? Will that timeline reset when I like restart the project? Oh, look at this bunch of garbage audio. It's like, let's move you like over here. Cut you down to like 4 hours instead of 1 trillion. So, all right. Hey, look at that. Oh, it still goes back. Why can't I zoom out further? Okay, just doesn't let me. Well, I hope that goes away. There's probably a setting that will take away those extra hours. Maybe it'll run smoother. Now that I've deleted an extra 17 hours of nonsense. Cool. Who wants the final word? Next chat is the final word. If nobody chats, I never go to bed. And we'll be trapped in this really awkward plane of existence together. All I gotta do is say goodnight. I'm ready. Yeah, knowing Premiere Pro, it'll perform worse. There we go. I'm free. This is the way. Ooh, that would have been better. That was much more thematic. All right. Final highlights. Top fans of the night. Goop. IP Infinite. Shoya. And Chris Schober jumping in here for the first time, which was cool. Did I miss a Shoya chat? No, I read those. Yeah, that's right. We were talking about Molo Kreese. Cool. Thanks, everybody. Good to see you again, IP. Excited to be able to show you this film. Yeah, Goob, let me know if there's anything else you need on the voice lines. I'll get to watching this over the next week. Don't know what the next stream's going to be or what it'll be about. maybe we'll just do a little hangout or lore talk. I know, who was it? Was it Orek that was wanting to do a little trivia night on stream? So I'll see if I can connect with him, maybe do a trivia night or something while I'm going through the draft. So that's a wrap. I appreciate you all. Really, really, really appreciate the encouragement and the help and the thinking through and even just keeping me busy while I work by chatting and being around here. Has certainly given me the motivation to finish this project, which at one point felt truly impossible. I mean, the longest break I ever took on this project was because it just felt impossible to complete. It was too overwhelming to actually make happen. But here it is. You're looking at it. We're close. Look at that monstrosity. You can't even see all of it. I can't even fit it on the screen. So, hey. We done it. We made it. We're here. Good night.
Hello,